Hi, I'm Kurt Fearnley, and this is You Little Ripper, the place where we celebrate all things disability sport. And we've made it here in Paris. Each day we're going to take you behind the scenes of the Paralympic Games. So let's meet the athletes and share their joy. G'day, you little rippers. After yesterday's Ellis Applejack and Riley Batt episode, you're back with me. And they did such an amazing job, and I cannot wait to see them grab the helm again. But we're down here in the middle of Paris, and behind me is the Notre Dame Cathedral. Construction started here in 1163. It is one of the most amazing places in the world. Unfortunately, it was ravaged by a fire on the 15th of April 2019, but they are slowly rebuilding this place brick by brick. Every single corner around this area, it feels like there's something amazing. Just over there, there is a tree that is 400 years old. And every time I see it, I think it would make for an epic cubby house. But thankfully, there's a fence around it, so no cubby houses today. But there have been so many results that have taken place over the last couple of days. So here's what you need to know since the last time I saw you. There have been 7 gold medals for Australia. One, the great and amazing Curtis McGrath. He got a gold in the kayak, and that is the three-peat done. What an amazing man. He is now a legend of the Paralympic movement, or at least a bigger legend. We also had gold at the athletics track with Vanessa Lowe defending her title in the long jump, the T63, and James Turner. He got a gold in the 100 metres to match his 800 metre gold from earlier on the week. Good job, Jimmy. We also had in the pool, Ben Hance got a gold in the S14 100 and Callum Simpson gold in the S8 100 free. There was also a gold medal in the road cycling, Lauren Parker. Lauren, you little Ripper Parker, gold in the road race. There was a silver for Dylan Littlehouse in the KL3 200, a silver for Tim Hodge in the 100 metre butterfly, a bronze for Reid McCracken. That means 4 straight games Reid has medalled at. A Susan Seipel as well got a bronze, Emily Beekoff bronze, Lewis Bishop bronze, Sam Van Iben in the table tennis, another bronze, and Tommy Gallagher a bronze as well. This has been a huge period of time for the Australians, and we have rocketed up the medal tally. But today, we have the amazing Nikki Ayers and Jed Altschwager joining us here to look at the Notre Dame and have a yarn with you. Let's go see them. Nikki Ayers, Jed Altschwager, welcome to You Little Ripper, or welcome back to You Little Ripper.
Yeah, thanks for having us again.
Back.
Congratulations.
Thanks,
Gold, how's it feel? Has it set in? It feels like a lifetime ago, right? 8 days.
Yeah.
It's wild, mate. It's sinking in. I guess it's still in that process of sinking in. I think being home and getting home and having that experience will be another level. But you can't wipe the smile off. It's incredible, man.
Yeah.
How much pain were you in?
A lot, probably the most I've ever been in, but it was totally worth it. Like that moment you cross the finish line, just feeling that pain and just looking and knowing you crossed first. That we won gold and our family's in the crowd. It's like every bit of blood, every sweat drip that we've dropped and all those tears were absolutely worth it in that moment. It was awesome.
Were you able to see your family when you crossed the line?
Yeah, not so much from there. I could just like see a bit of green, but not the exact family. But yeah, it was just a bit too much hurt. I need to lay down and catch my breath back. So that was kind of the priority. But seeing them after in the grandstand was just like a moment in time that will just never get like wiped. It was awesome.
Do you talk to each other? Like, do you encourage each other while you're going, or like are there words you say to each other to kind of keep it together?
There's like roles in the boat for sure, and one of Nikki's main roles is to make the calls in the race. Like we've got a certain race plan that we are sticking to and been working on over the last couple of years, and that's definitely part of it. And so there is. I might have some confirming yeps every now and then, but I don't really say much. It's Nikki giving sort of direction and having a feel of what's going on external to the boat. But one thing that did happen is we've got a little computer at the front of the boat that gives me information on stroke rate, etc. and all that. And for the first time ever, first race ever, I've looked down after the start 200 metres in and it was off.
Oh no!
It never happened before. So we talked about it a bit today. I sort of said to Nikki, I'm like, mate, stroke, didn't say mate, I was like, stroke coach off, and Nikki was just like real confirming, like, yep. And then there was this calmness in the boat. Like, she fed me some information about stroke rate or whatnot, a little bit more than perhaps she would need to have if it hadn't have turned off. But it just goes to show this relationship that you develop over time. One word can mean 10 words, and you develop this communication, and just this the energy in the boat was like, oh, we got this still, it's controlled. You know, it was a pretty wild moment.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like in the early days, like I remember one training session, Jed was talking about what words or how we can communicate. And Jed's like, yeah, I love it when you just pump it up, you know, just give me a good yeah, Jed. And so every race we do, there will be 1 or 2 points where I'll be like, yeah, Jed, you know, kind of just giving that little boost. And later on he's like, you know, I was only joking. I was like, well, it's stuck now. So there was a yeah, Jed throughout the race. And then in that last little wide we had, like, I knew we were hurting and I knew like GB were pushing, and I was just like, more Jed, more. And just like internally telling myself to like row as hard as I could. And so yeah, that was like the verbal support throughout the boat.
Yeah, it's special.
What do you say when you're done?
All the words, mate.
I'm pretty sure there might have been an F-bomb, but it was pretty much like, yes, Jed, we did it. And then it was just like, yeah, a big cheer of just like, yes.
It was wild. Like, I just remember looking at the bubble line, and I'm like, oh, we've done it. And then it's just like, sort of keeled over a bit, and then Nikki's hugging me, and I'm like, I'm loving the hug, but I'm like, mate, I cannot breathe. I was like she's got basically a headlock, because she's giving me plenty like this, and I'm like, I cannot breathe. And then I was like, I'm laying like that, I'm like, and can you push me up? I can't get up either.
It's literally, he's like, push me, and I'm trying to push him, and I'm like
cooked
and like cactus, and I'm like trying to push him, and then after that, I think that's when I laid down. And like the people in the lifeguards boat were like, Australia, are you okay? And that's when I was just like this. They're like, yes, I'm okay, just like leave me be. So yeah, it was good.
How did you enjoy the boat, mate? Podium first.
Yeah.
Your first ever game.
Yeah.
Straight into a gold medal. What a bloody run.
I know.
How was standing on top of that?
Yeah, that experience, I sort of break it down to like that. Crossing the line was one of the most amazing experiences. When we first got to the pontoon and we hopped out of the boat, and I was able to give Nikki the most amazing special hug. That, you know, and then getting handed that medal on the podium and having the song played, it was just these like layers of like so much emotion, and it was just so special. Family in the crowd, flag getting raised, standing there with her, and it was just like, you often don't get what you're going for in life. Like, you often don't get the thing, right? Like, life's like that. And like, I was like, we got the thing? What? Like, you know, it was just like, wow, like, this is special. Yeah.
How'd you handle it?
Pretty good. Like, it was just like really just trying to keep in the emotions. So I knew I was going to be an emotional wreck, knowing my family's there, and like in the lead up to this, like one of the interviews we were doing, and then it's just talking about my family and how excited I was to have them there. Like, I was tearing up, and it was just like, it just goes to show like how much they've done for me on my journey, and for them to be there after everything since 2016 when I had my injury playing rugby, it was just a really special moment, because I know how proud they are and how much they've pushed me and made me realise my potential and not let me give up when I wanted to give up. So it was just like a pure moment of happiness. Like, it was great. And to do that with Jed was just like, it was awesome. It was really awesome.
Yeah, dude. Loved it.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
I think of that moment as it's like a moment where there's a vacuum and they remove everything from that space bar joy.
Yeah.
And then when you're there,
It's beautiful.
you've got that gold medal, right? But you're not just experiencing that one moment, you're kind of getting...
Yeah, wow, yeah.
Don't you think? You're getting these flashbacks of, oh
All the
God, when
things.
I felt so shit
Yeah.
and I did that or that.
Yep.
What were you thinking when you were up there?
Yeah, that, man. Like, that vacuum description is spot on, dude. Like, it goes to everything, and like, it goes way bigger than just us, and it extends out to our families and you know, my kids and our amazing support team as families, and then the rowing, you know, to win the first gold medal for para rowing, like, it's just way bigger than us. It's everyone that's done everything before us and that have absolutely had a crack, and like, for us to be able to, with their, you know, help do what we've done, it's all of that, way bigger than us. It's that feeling as well. Like, yeah, it's cool.
Gee, I got a little bit emotional in that last question. I needed to take a breath.
Yeah, I love it, mate.
What was I going to say? All right, so you've got the gold medal. You've had that moment on the podium. How'd you celebrate?
Well, we got whisked
Low-key,
away.
mate.
Yeah.
Low-key.
Liar.
Yeah.
I heard stories. MVP of celebrations within the Paralympic team, I've heard.
Yeah, so we got whisked away to the Mob Hotel for media, and we had a family and friends function put on by Rowing Australia as well. So back there we definitely celebrated in style, and I think we had the official noise complaint at the Mob Hotel, the first noise complaint there, so that's probably enough to describe it. But we had a really good time, you know, just sitting back, having a drink with us and like having a little moment of reflection together and like just realising we just did that. We won gold together, and having friends and family and, you know, our CEO from Rowing Australia there, the high performance director, Tomo, and, you know, all these people that have been there along the journey supporting us. It was a really cool moment to have that. But yeah, we definitely celebrated and went a little bit hard, but that's what it's about, right?
Play hard, work hard, play hard.
That's
Totally.
it, mate.
How were your family and friends? You know, they would have then had a moment to kind of let it all sink in, and how were they when the temperature was down a little?
Yeah, you go, mate.
Yeah, they're still super excited, like, and so proud, just like proud. Like, this got so much happiness for both of us. They know what we've both been through, the journey we've had and the friendship we've developed along the way. Like, my sister's back home in Narooma where I grew up, and she's like, there's so many people congratulating me. Like, everyone's just like, congratulations on your sister winning gold, and like these small little towns just behind both of us and just loving it and lapping it up. But like, my family, all individually, just so proud, and I'm happy for both of us for what we've done, and just think it's all absolutely worth everything that our journeys have put us through to get here.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's special. Like having I had my mum and dad and my brother's family over here and my nephew, and to have them there and to witness that with them was so special. Especially my folks are getting older. Hopefully they'll listen to this and give me a bit of grief for that one, but they are, and to capture that moment in time with them, I'll never forget that. It's so special. And then having my wife and kids back home, it was hard to make that call, but we made the right call. I think lead up was a lot better and a lot more focused with them at home, and then to be able to like them witness it, and my kids are at an age where they can soak it in and understand what dad's doing, and it's really for them. I just want to make them so proud, and I want my wife to be so proud. So to be able to get it done, and regardless of the result, they would have been proud. But to then, many an emotional, wet-eyed conversation with my wife. It was the morning of after, and it's just like I cried for another 45 minutes, just like we've bloody done it, So yeah, it's so special, man. They're the moments you'll remember forever. Yeah.
What about being here in Paris? Have you seen many sites like that thing?
Yeah, the big shack behind us.
Everything we've seen was on the trip out here today. Yeah, we haven't really had a chance to get out of the village, so coming past the Arc de Triomphe as well, and coming down past the Louvre, it's been cool, and it's super busy this afternoon as well as people everywhere. So yeah, this is as much as we've got to see so far.
Have you thought about what's next? Like, how long will you take before you get back in the boat?
Who knows?
Well,
Who knows?
for me personally, it's just enjoying life for the next little bit, just having some time off, just some time off work, and just step back from sport for a little bit, just to kind of like, enjoy life and see what's next. So, I've been told never say never, just say no for now. But I honestly don't know. I'm just going to go home, have some fun, do a bit of travel, and just enjoy life for a little bit.
Yeah, much the same, mate. We'll let the dust settle on what has just happened, and enjoy being present and being with the people I love, and not being the centre of attention. I'm really keen to just not be the centre of attention. That's probably my big thing, and everything doesn't need to revolve around dad anymore. It can revolve around my kids and my wife. So I'm looking forward to that. And we'll see what it looks like. We'll see what it looks like in January, February, what the world looks like, and what the competition schedule and all that sort of looks like. But yeah,
Awesome.
see how we go.
Congratulations. When I saw you the day before or 2 days before the games, and you'd been over as we grabbed a photo, and I'm like, don't hurt anything! Because there was so much excitement leading up into the race, but it worked.
Yeah, mate.
All the things that you did, it just it worked.
It worked,
so,
mate.
well done.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kurt.
And thanks for coming on, and as a gift, gold medals or one thing, but you get our You Little Ripper mascot.
Oh,
it's Philippe
awesome.
Lachat.
Thanks, Kurt.
He's been all around Paris, and he's a pretty good guy.
These are priceless pins too.
They
Look at
are
that.
priceless pins.
He looks like me on Sunday
Totally.
night.
I think he's in better shape than you.
He's in better shape than me. Yeah.
Well, that's what you get for being the MVP of the party in the Paralympic team. But good luck with what's next. Enjoy your downtime. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Amazing.
Thanks heaps, Kurt.
And thank you for listening to this podcast. It has been an amazing week so far, but we have one more day left. And make sure you like and share what we've been doing here. Tell all your friends about what we're doing. Reach out to Nikki and Jed and say hello. Follow them wherever they are on social media as well. And until next time, look after yourself. And thank you to Toyota for allowing us to do what we do.